Welcome to the What's Cooking Show. I'm your host today, Joey Quibido with Piggly Wiggly here in Opelousas.
And I'm Chef Jason Hugate from the Steamboat Warehouse in Washington, Louisiana. We have a very special guest today, Miss Toby Doherty from right here, Toby's in Opelousas. Toby, give us an idea really quickly what we're going to be making today on the show.
Well, today we're going to be making one of my grandfather's original recipes. And of course, all of the recipes he got were influenced from New Orleans. He would go to New Orleans quite a bit and bring back stuff and then, of course, put his twist on it. Today's going to be barbecue shrimp, Louisiana barbecue shrimp.
Sounds great.
Some beautiful shrimp.
Join us back for more What's Cooking in just a few minutes.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. We're here again with Miss Toby from Toby's. And we're going to make some barbecue shrimp, and we have some beautiful shrimp, I might add. How are we going to begin our dish, Toby?
Okay, to begin, we're going to start with, normally I do it on a sheet in the oven, but since we don't have accessibility to an oven today, it's very, very easy to do it on top of the stove, too. We're going to start with a fairly high fire, probably about a medium high, and we're going to add, I'm going to do about 2 pounds of shrimp today, so I'm going to add 2 sticks of butter and let that melt. And after it's melted, we're going to go ahead and start adding lots of herbs to the dish before we...
Fresh stuff that Jason loves so much.
That's right. I grow all my herbs also, like Jason does.
Yes.
We love local, fresh products. I try to use as many local products as I can, and fresh herbs, organic.
It's nothing but freshness right here.
That's right, all fresh. That's right. It makes quite a difference in the taste.
Well, Toby, while we're waiting for your butter to melt, why don't you give us a little background on what exactly Toby's is doing right now?
Oh, I'd love to do that, Joey. Right now, Toby's is open and has been open for a while, but I have just been hired as a director of sales and marketing there. So even though it is called Toby's Lounge and Reception Center, there really are quite 2 entities almost in itself. I am in charge of the reception facility, and that means any event that you can even think up or imagine, themed or not. We have 3.5 acres of property outside that we can use, and also inside we can accommodate 250 guests, and that's not counting overflow. Yeah. That would just be inside for that reception area.
It's a beautiful outside sceneries and everything.
Oh my God, yes, the new owners.
Inside too.
Inside too has always been beautiful, but I'm so excited. The new owners, Wayne, Ginger, and Todd Doucette, have put $40,000 into the inside, about $15,000 into the exterior, the plants and whatnot, and it's fabulous. You need to come by and check out the new Toby's.
Yeah,
Toby's has a lot of history as well, so that would help it.
Yeah.
It really does. Yeah, I'm 60 years old, and it was changed into a restaurant probably about 10 years before I was born.
Yeah, back in the days, it was the place to be.
It was a place to be, that's
I
right.
actually had my senior prom, we had our dinner there.
I'm telling you, if the walls could talk, I could have a great book of all the memories, and it is filled with memories.
Well, basically, with the reception center, you can have a wedding reception, whatever. And you were telling me during the off break, you can bring your own catering in, or y'all can do the catering, and all y'all can do the decorating. You know, you got your staff that can do it, or you can pick on other people.
That is absolutely correct. We're a one-stop shop. You can have everything done for you. Rent the hall, and then we can do the whole entire thing for you. We do have many caterers, including Jason and Joey on our list. You're able to pick one of those, or you can bring in your own family, perhaps, that would do it, and just rent our kitchen.
That makes it a lot easier on people who are planning weddings, and they get all stressed out.
Okay, so where we at now?
Okay, well, we just about have the butter done, so we can start adding our other ingredients.
Okay.
We're going to add some fresh oregano and thyme. Lots and lots of fresh herbs go into this. That's what makes it. It's just amazing. Classic New Orleans. Once again, my grandfather was so influenced by going down there, eating, coming back, and maybe put a twist on it, you know. Here we have some parsley and thyme. And we're just going to let it, sweat and get some of those aromas out. This is oregano. I'm putting oregano, thyme,
and parsley.
Parsley, correct. A little bit of parsley. Okay, we're gonna stir this up.
Smells good.
Very good.
After it starts cooking, the aromas of the fresh herbs are just amazing to me. I love that smell.
This over the years has become one of the more popular dishes in New Orleans.
It really has. The shrimp has all come back, and then, of course, always the oysters. And that might be another cooking show with the oyster Rockefeller my grandfather used to do. We've given it out to quite a few people that have asked us for it. We do share some things, but some we don't. Okay, now we're going to add some French cut onions. This adds a little more texture and is absolutely delicious. We're going to let that cook down, lots of flavor. We're going to let that cook down a little bit and get clear. A little bit longer. Can you turn that a little higher?
Yeah, I'll turn
Okay, and
Put some
then
juice on it, Joey.
put a little, pump the jam,
heat.
as Emerald would say. Bam. Okay, some of the seasonings that I'm going to use here. I'm going to put a little basil leaf in here too. Once again, love as much fresh. Well, this isn't fresh, but
still flavor.
lots and lots
I can smell the
of flavors in it, and that's what makes it. I'm adding right now some granulated garlic, and unfortunately, I don't measure anything, kind of like Justin Wilson. I'm going to put a little bit of Louisiana hot sauce. That's right. We kind of just know what to do.
You might think we do, but we don't.
That's right. It's hard to write a recipe.
So many times it just comes up.
It's very difficult to write a recipe for someone because of that. You have to guesstimate because you feel the food. You know how it's supposed to look when you've been doing this for quite a while. So I just added some Louisiana hot sauce. I'm going to add some coarsely ground pepper.
What I told you is that I don't mind everybody at home. If you want to copy this recipe or any other recipes done here on the show, they can go to
kdcg.com
and click on the What's Cooking Show and you can pick up all these recipes. And there's a few shows on YouTube and everything. They can check everything out and actually watch the show all over again.
I just put some Worcestershire sauce, and now I put some granulated garlic. Very, very important. We are doing barbecued shrimp, so we want a little bit.
That's a good barbecue sauce.
It is. The Sweet Baby Ray's has got to be one of the best that I enjoyed too. So we're going to put some of this in here. And we're going to continue stirring a little bit, and then guess what? We are ready for our shrimp. These were slept in the Gulf last night. I picked them up late in the evening, so they're extremely fresh, and Louisiana, as always.
That's the way it's got to be. Well, we're going to go ahead and take a short break, Toby, and we're going to come back and we'll let you onion stuff cook, and then we'll add our shrimp and continue on with the recipe.
And then get to eat.
So join us back for more What's Cooking in just a few minutes, and Toby will continue with our barbecue shrimp from New Orleans.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the What's Cooking Show. Again, we got Miss Toby Darby with Toby's Reception and Lounge right here at Opelousas, right behind the station. And she's making us some wonderful Louisiana barbecue shrimp. And the first segment, we got everything in the pot with our butter and onions and everything and all of our fresh herbs and stuff. And Toby, we have a few more ingredients to add before we add our barbecue, our shrimp itself. So you want to go ahead and add a few things, and we'll go ahead and talk about a few things?
I would love to. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is finely chopped. I have about 4 cloves of garlic. I'm going to add to this, and we don't add that first because garlic does tend to burn easily. So you want to put that last. And the aroma is amazing here so far. I believe it is. I'm going to put a little bit of kosher salt. I'm kind of like Justin Wilson. You just kind of measure it with your hand. I put a little bit of the Worcestershire, and then of course the Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. So we're going to mix that up.
All the special ingredients. Talking about ingredients, Jason, tell everybody where you can find most of these ingredients.
Piggly Wiggly Store, we have 3 locations to serve you: 8410 Highway 182 North, or 1305 Heather Drive, or if you're in Simsport, you can check out the one on Highway 1.
Very good, Jason.
How about that?
I am proud of you.
Me and Kevin's got the talk.
Okay, next I'm going to add some fresh lemon. Lots of lemon juice. Okay, about a half. Or to your taste, of course, and seasoning also is always to your taste. I like a lot of seasoning, some people don't, so do that according to what you like. And the kind that you like. It doesn't have to be any particular brand, whatever you care for.
I like lots of seasoning myself.
Lots of seasoning, I do, I do too.
Definitely.
You know, once again, we don't ever want Louisiana to be known as, it's so hot you can't taste it, but we certainly do want to, you know, put all the flavors together to where one doesn't overthrow the other one.
Right.
And the mixture is just fantastic.
So, Toby, we talked about the reception center already. Let's talk more about the lounge itself. What are the hours and stuff?
Great, I'm glad you asked. The hours are Wednesday through Saturday. Wednesday and Thursday, it's from 4 in the afternoon until about 10, or whenever people leave. And it's about 10 because of the work week. Then on Friday and Saturdays, it's from 4 till 2.
Wow.
And on most weekends, we do have entertainment. Sometimes we don't. But we always welcome everybody to come on out. Let's bring Toby's back through the new generation of Toby's.
Yeah, that's exciting.
It's not Toby's Little Lodge anymore. It is Toby's Reception Lounge and Reception Center with the new owners. But we're absolutely trying to bring it back as we once knew it, but with the new twist of new generation.
It's almost nostalgic, you know, where you can
Yeah.
remember all the memories of the past.
Absolutely.
But you just enjoy the new.
You know, we just remodeled Don's, especially the bar area and stuff, and that's what we did too. We brought some old pictures and put them on big poster boards. That's not poster boards, but special. I don't know how to explain it, but it came out really, really, really nice. Y'all need to come down and see it.
That is so interesting
the brand new
because
bars there, and it's wonderful.
that is amazing, and it really does. You know, your old customers, or even the new generation, the next generations that came from people who came every single week, the same table, the same server, whatever it may be. We're doing the same thing. I've gotten lots and lots of pictures. We're putting them all over the wall. And in the lounge, we are doing poster size of all the old bands that played there.
Oh,
we're
that's
going to
neat.
paint them all black, put those on with just a light on the picture, so when it comes in, they're going to look like bam, bam, like they're real. You know, Lil Bob and the
That's what I
Lollipops,
say,
Father Coco, Lionel Reason, Tom Benson. We have Charles Vaught's going to be up there, Greg Martinez, and many, many others.
Wow.
Roscoe Chenier, Rockin' Doopsie, Senior and Junior.
Some big names.
Big names. Shall I continue on this?
Yeah, go ahead and continue.
Okay,
that.
wonderful. Okay, now we have the beautiful shrimp that we had talked about that slept in the Gulf last night. So we're going to just put these
They
in
are
here.
beautiful.
These are heads on. You want heads on
In
because
this
you
dish,
want
you definitely want a head-on shrimp.
you want a head-on shrimp so you can just get all those wonderful flavors. Because I tell you what, I don't even use a knife or a fork or anything with this. I pick it up with my hands, and lots of gorgeous French bread for dipping, because you're not going to want to miss a part of that.
Even the bread's pretty.
So we're just going to let these shrimp turn into a pink, you know, a nice pink. The shrimp doesn't take very long to cook, and you certainly don't want to overcook them because they will be hard to peel and tough. So make sure you don't overcook your shrimp. You know, we just want to get them nice and pink, and that shouldn't take very long. And then we'll be ready to plate up
And
Very good.
dig in.
and dig in. Correct. So
Now,
we just.
one question for you, Toby. We talked about the wine. When do you add the wine?
Oh, as a matter of fact, I'm glad you asked, because it's time to add the wine.
Oh, good.
So, along with always taking a little sip, perhaps,
Always.
we're going to add a little bit of a white wine. You don't want a sweet white wine. You want something like a Chardonnay or anything that you prefer, but make it white.
Nothing too fruity. You want something a little on the dry side.
On the dry side, exactly, because you want that flavor, but you don't want it to permeate your food also. You just want it to blend in with all your fresh herbs and whatnot.
It smells so good already.
Oh, great. Yeah, let's get it going. It shouldn't be ready. I mean, it should be ready. And this is a quick dish. You can do this at night. Come on in. It takes maybe, what, 30 minutes, 45 minutes from start to finish.
Tops, yeah.
Especially if you do it in the oven. Real quick, easy. Take it out, put it in a bowl with French bread.
You know,
And
this is the way they do it in the restaurants in New Orleans, in the pan.
in the pan, yeah. And that's what's good. You can do it either way, on top of the stove or in your oven.
I can't ever recall the name of the place in New Orleans where this.
Galatoire's, perhaps?
No,
Or Nose?
No.
There were so many different places that actually did this.
we
but the
talked about this on
original-
one show
we
already.
did, and every show I
And
can't
somebody had
remember.
mentioned the name, and we just can't remember it
But
anymore.
when I Google it, it hits me. Oh, that's it.
That's it. Well, there's so many wonderful places in New Orleans, as we know, but some of the older ones would be Coeur d'Alene Sisters,
Well,
Galatoire's,
this was a little bit of a
Ornos.
cab drive, a
A
cab
cab
ride,
drive?
a cab
Okay,
ride
so
away.
it's out of the downtown area
Yeah,
proper.
it's a little. It's not too far, but this is the first time I ever had barbecue shrimp was at this place, and
And you never forgot it, did
the
you?
the people that had brought me to New Orleans that weekend told me you have to try this and you have to have it at the place that invented it.
Oh,
And
my,
I
my
tell you
goodness.
what,
Well, give me that
oh,
name,
man.
because we're going to go up to New Orleans for my birthday coming up soon, my husband and I. And I
After the show,
certainly-
I'm gonna Google it, and these are the ones that
Outstanding.
invented it, so that's it's their dish.
Well, guys, we're going to go ahead and take another short break, and then we're going to finish up our recipe with Toby with the Louisiana barbecue shrimp. So join us back in just a few minutes.
Welcome back, everyone. We have the studio smelling amazing. Thank you very much, Ms. Toby. We are finishing up our dish, and it looks amazing. I can't wait to dig in. How are we looking on our dish so far, Ms. Toby?
It is just about ready. As I said, you don't want to cook your shrimp very long because it will be hard to peel. It will be tough. So please just let it get to the pink stage. And of course, you want to keep turning it with a tongue or a spoon or something to make sure all that stuff gets inside, because you want to just get every bit of flavor in there. And then with the juice, of course, after our plate, you'll see you have to have French bread.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt.
Sop it up.
So just don't overcook it. It is my main thing, is let them get pink. It doesn't take long, and just keep turning them so all those flavors get within. But I am just about ready to plate right now. So
You know, we were talking earlier about, you know, bringing all the old stuff back, and all. It's on canvases they put it on, the stuff at Don's.
Oh, how
all the old
wonderful.
pictures, like Don's used to have a catfish ranch, a crawfish
Really?
ranch,
you see, people don't know that.
our own peeling
I
plant.
didn't know that.
And if you go, we've got all these nice old pictures that they put on canvases.
It tells
for
a
us.
story.
Tells a story, exactly, of many years where Don's beer parlor started off, and then Don's restaurant opened part of that.
Well,
and
That is
Speaking
so
of
awesome.
speaking of things that we were talking about on the last segment, I believe it's Pascal Manali's that is the restaurant that originated where this dish was invented. If I'm not mistaken, I believe I'm 99.999% sure.
That's pretty close.
Yeah. So there is a shadow of a doubt, but not much.
Okay, that's awesome, and I will remember that.
you know, there's a lot
for
of good
sure.
cooking in Louisiana, especially with New Orleans and stuff, and Pascal Manali's, and they got Toby's, they got Steamboat, they got Don's, got a lot of great
They have
places.
Don's, they have the Steamboat, absolutely. And the thing is, even though they have great places in New Orleans, I've always considered that more of a Creole influence.
Yes, of course.
And so down here, of course, we have a little Creole, but of course that
It's
Cajun.
Cajun.
Mostly Cajun. They're Creole. The gumbos
That's right.
from Cajun country in Acadiana to New Orleans is such
Absolutely
a big
different.
difference.
Absolutely
Yeah,
different.
such a
Both
big
gorgeous and beautiful, but different.
Short
And
distance, but
big
Big
flavor
difference.
difference
Big difference
indeed.
of flavor,
But
yeah.
they're wonderful and noted for their
still
restaurants.
good though. Still good. I'm
But
not knocking New Orleans
if
food.
I'm not mistaken, gentlemen, I think Lafayette got voted for the best food.
Yes, in the South.
So-
Sure do.
There we
and
go.
Don's was one of those restaurants.
Yes, it was. Congratulations to
Thank
you.
you.
And I can't
Yes.
imagine Steamboat not being one for sure. Well, I'm ready to plate up if you guys are.
Sure, if you
Think
think you're
so?
ready to go.
I think I'm ready to go.
We're going to grab
Okay.
everything for
Okay,
you so
grab
you
it.
can
Thank
do that.
you.
And then we're going to talk a little bit more about Toby's real quick.
Oh,
before we
great. Yeah, I
end
can
the
talk
show.
as we go, definitely.
And again, if you tell everybody if they want to do a reception or whatever they want to do.
Absolutely.
What's a contact number
Turn it
to
off.
start off with?
That's wonderful. You'll contact me for any of your event needs, inside or out. Toby Veltan Doherty. My phone number is, my cell phone number, work number would be 337-290-6243. I'm pretty much 24/7, 365. If I don't answer, I'll get right back to you for sure. And
Leave
you
a
can always
message.
leave a message, definitely.
That's
And
my main thing. Leave me a message. I will call you back.
I'm very good. I'm the same
If you
way.
don't, I
in-
probably won't.
That's
being
right. If you
honest.
don't leave, or leave a callback number just for easy access, I
Yeah.
may have your number, but please leave your number, and then I can call you right back instead of having to look it up. I would be your contact. I am always wanting to show the place, so if you want to rent it, the first thing I suggest is come to a site inspection on it.
Yeah,
there you go.
Even though it was beautiful way back then, and people remember that, it had sat up for quite a while with different owners trying to sell it and whatnot. And there's been many renovations. $40,000 inside, about $20,000 on that landscaping and outside. So we invite you anytime to come on by and look at it.
Come check it
Get
out.
used to it again. And the lounge.
I had the most wonderful stuffed shrimp on my senior prom that night. I even remember
Did you?
what I ate. Yes, man.
Well, you see, that's the things that as doing my, I'm going to do a once a month on Friday evenings dinner, and they'll all be my grandfather's original recipes, the entrees, and so we're really asking so much that that people tell me what they remember and what they love, so I can add that to my
The list of options and
to
stuff.
the list of options for the once a month Friday dinners that I'll be hosting with my husband and several other people. Okay.
Beautiful. What?
Outstanding. Let's
want
do a
to
little
put some
garnish,
in?
a little lemon, and I want some little parsley around.
Some parsley. I can help do that.
Great, thank you. I think you know what you're doing just a tad, don't you?
I've done it once or twice.
I believe you. Is that too much?
That's perfect
That
right
looks
there.
great. Okay, let's present our dish.
That was beautiful.
And I think, Mr. Jason, that we should have a toast.
I
There we
think
go.
so too.
Would you like to
No,
toast? sir?
fine, then go ahead.
Me and him have wine every show. So
Bon appetit.
thank you.
And again, if you want a copy of this recipe or any other recipes done here on the show, just go to our website for the
Yum.
station,
You see, you're trying to
www.kdcg.com.
get me early, but that's what you get.
Click on the West Cooking Show, or come by your local Piggly Wiggly stores.
1305 Heather Drive, 8410 Highway 182 North, or Highway 1 Simsport, if you're in the Simsport area, the new store.
That's right, and pick up a lot of copies of the recipes in there, or you can go by and meet Jason at the Steamboat. He'll have the
Right.
recipes for you. Or like I said, go to your computer and click on the website, and all the recipes are done for all of our shows, which has been a wonderful almost 6 years together now, Jason. We've been together.
I think it's more than that. I believe last time I asked Steve if has it been 2 years since I've been on the show, and I think it was almost 7. So
Time does fly when you're
I
having
was
fun.
kind of, time flies. I mean, I didn't realize it was that long by any means.
Yeah, we have so much fun doing the show, and it just,
It's so true.
and speaking of, if somebody else wants to come do the show, just contact the station, Delta Media, they're in Carencro, and they can talk to Miss Kathy there,
Call
or
Miss
call the guys over here, and they'll be glad to set up an appointment for you to come and do a taping. We do tapings every Tuesday morning at 9 o'clock, and just come by and put your name in the hat, and we want to taste all the great cooking they did, just like Toby's going to do here
There's
today.
amazing.
We have a lot of
amazing.
recipes
Tell 'em.
like this, maybe not as good as yours, but we have a lot of recipes on our website, on the KDCG website. And if you go click on the What's Cooking Show, you'll see all these recipes we have. We have all these different categories. If you want a soup, salad, or
Wild
beef,
game.
wild game.
Oh my
things
God,
like
I'm
that.
hungry.
Kind of stuff. Well, Toby, again, give everybody your cell phone number to where they can get contact
I surely would.
if they want
Once-
to see the building.
Thank you so much. Once again, I'm Toby Doherty, Director of Sales and Marketing for the Reception Center. My phone is 337-290-6243. We'd love to see you all and make new memories and remember all the old memories. And it's been a pleasure and honor to be with you two chefs today.
Thank you. It's a
And
pleasure
I
with you.
really appreciate
Well, and Toby's, like, again, is a beautiful place to come and see, and it's beautiful
Gorgeous.
outside, beautiful inside. It's a nice reception thing. You can pick out your own caterers. If you want me or Jason to go in there,
That's
we can
right.
go in there. If your family wants to do the food themselves,
They
they
just
rent
have-
out their wonderful kitchen that I've been in several times. They have a nice dining area, I mean, not dining area, but reception area outside. You can get married outside, on the lawn, and just all kind of different things.
We have
here.
lots of venues coming up. We had a car show a couple of weeks ago. I'm doing a bridal expo coming up this month. We're going to do a swap shop for chorus. What else do we have planned?
All
Lots
kinds
of
of
things.
stuff.
Battle of the Bands in July. In
Fantastic.
October is a swap shop. And then in November, we're doing a bicycle polka run.
Well, Miss Toby, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much.
much. What a
Thank you, Ms.
pleasure.
Toby.
What a pleasure.
And thank y'all for
Appreciate
watching
it.
the What's Cooking Show, and join us back next week when we're going to have another wonderful guest like Miss Toby come and do some wonderful cooking for us and y'all. Have a good day.
Cheers.